Let's get it. All right, it's Mazino. Time is Mazino hours. It's Urek season. Um, Everyone, please like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell down so the ghost of the 13-month series doesn't get you and you can stay notified. Mazino's climb, Mazino's ascent, Tower of God, Urek Mazino, 14, whatever you want to call it. Listen, we got rid of Danzon, who was doing extremely questionable things with his plushie. So, goodbye. Hopefully, possibly soon. And looks like he wants to deal with the other supervisor, higher ranker, Rahab. So we'll see what he does. Mazino side. That great general test supervisor. Sniff, sniff. Are you okay? Is this the same thing actually? No. This is hick hick. Are you okay, Pink Rabbit? Okay, so they are different. I can't believe he was doing something like that. Remember, he called him like scum. So there's something that he learned that he's doing that he's just absolutely not okay with. It's not sitting well with him. It's not. Mazino clock. Mazino o'clock. Yeah. Mazino o'clock. Yeah, I get it. I got it. I can't believe he was doing something like that. It bothers me a lot, and I like to do something about it. But if I want to pass the test and go up to the next floor, I can't fight that guy. If I can't go up to the next floor, I won't be able to meet those 10 family leaders or that Zahard guy, and then I'll never be able to figure out how to get out this tower. Oh, what should I do? But still, I want to kill that guy called General Supervisor. Should I just do it? I want to kill. What's wrong with him? He looks up. What's happening here? What's that? A big foot comes down. Whoa. He dodged it. He looks, huh? Oh wow. What is that? Wow, it's huge. She's the Dolphin Queen. Damn it, why did it show up? The Dolphin Queen? Yes, the Dolphin Queen. She's the boss of all the dolphins that live here. We have to run away. That thing is dangerous. The boss. The way you say it, she seems pretty strong. Hey, that can't be. Is that the crown? Why? Don't look at me like that. Why is it looking at me like that? Don't you look at me like that, you freaky ass dolphin thing. Didn't expect something like this. I want to get back him out of spite, but I want to pass the test and move up. Can't fight him. Can't move up. Can't meet the family heads are hard. Find out what happens. Should I do it? I want to kill him. Should I just barge in? I want to kill him. What's up with him? What is it? It's big. It's giant. What is that? Jesus, huge. That's the Net Dolphin Queen. Shit, why is she awake? Net Dolphin Queen, that's right. The Queen of the Dolphins is dangerous. The Queen must be super strong. Eh? Is that a crown? Right? Okay. Why is that thing wearing the crown? Episode 14, the strongest of this territory. Eek. It's the crown. Hey, Danzon, that's the crown, right? Looks like it. Idiot, don't pull my hair. Well then, what are you trying to do? You're not trying to fight the queen, are you? If she won't give it to me willingly, of course I'm going to fight her. I have to take that crown, right? Hey, you bastard, you don't know how strong the queen is. No, wait a minute. Maybe if it's this guy, he'd be able to. Maybe he is even stronger than the queen. I don't think that's possible, but just in case, I have to prevent the worst possible situation. Urek, wait a minute. Don't attack the queen. I will only hit her lightly, he says. He moves in and punches her in the face. What a reckless imbecile, right? He's wearing a crown. Strongest in his area. That's a crown. Hey, that's the crown, right? Seems like it. You better stop pulling for my hair in that case. What are you trying to do? You trying to fight the queen? You don't give it to me willingly. Of course, I have to fight her. I'll take the crown, aren't I? You maniac. Controlling queens. Wait. If it's him, maybe it's possible. He might be stronger than the queen. Even though I think it's possible, I need to stop the worst case scenario just in case. Urek, wait. You should attack the queen. I'll only attack it lightly. Pow. Okay. Ugh! I told you not to do that. Punches the queen. A few minutes ago, the test supervisor's waiting room. Yak, what do we do? The dolphin queen has appeared. And she's wearing the crown. It's the worst. If they try to take the crown from her, all the regulars will die. That crazy bastard of the general supervisor. Shouldn't we stop her immediately? What will we do if we are punished for interfering with the test? But this is too much. You guys, wait a minute. Danzon and the regular are standing nearby. What? Danzon? He knew the situation beforehand and what the hell the regulars? Danzon is cooler than I thought. Though not as a man. Hold on, what is he over here? That's crazy. Arg, no. A few minutes ago. It has a queered, it's wearing the crown. Disaster, disaster. Sans trade the crown, the regulars will die. The insane chief test supervisor. Should we stop this? But if we get punished, we had a line. Danzon's on there with the regular. What? Cooler than I thought. Well, even if he's not attractive as a man. I'm sorry, boy. So that's why he's with the plushie. He got no play. He got no riz, as the kids say. No, he's lying down. Huh? He's sleeping? Eck. The regular punches him in the face. The regular has attacked the queen. Goes for the crown. She blocks it with her hand. He lands on it 2 feet, jumps off, lands. Oh, though I hit her lightly, she's got incredible endurance, right? Hey, idiot, stop at once. You can't attack the queen. He's really holding his plushie. Why do you keep saying no? I have to get that crown to win this game, right? That's true, but you can't get the crown by killing the queen. And why? Because the queen is the most important thing to the ecosystem of this place. Huh? The queen eats once a day. When the dolphin queen wakes up, the dolphins prepare her meal. They manipulate Shinsu to create a net underwater. When the net narrows and catches the fish in the center, the dolphin madam in the center swallows the fish and then begins to prepare a feast for the queen. Once the feast is ready, the queen starts eating, and the surrounding animals also participate in the feast. The animals in this place, with the exception of the dolphins, have a low ability to hunt for themselves, so they depend on the queen's feast for food. If the queen dies and the feast disappears, those animals could disappear too. In short, the queen's existence is necessary to maintain its ecosystem. Exactly. That's why you can't take the crown by killing the queen. You were that important? He's looking at it. Go away. Thank you. Did it say thank you to him for real? What? Sigh. She's gone. She's gone. That crazy regular. Good thing the queen let him pass. Otherwise, what the hell would she have done? Urek Mazino, that was his name? That's right. From the fisherman position. He is really crazy. But it's strange. I heard that the queen never tolerates or leaves alone the animal that invade her territory or attack her. Then why the queen acted that way? I like English. Danzon, know a place where nobody knows where we can fight. Meanwhile, absolutely everybody finds it. No, remember, Mazino kicked them out of whatever place they were in originally through the wall. But then again, he did say he thought he'd be safe from the test supervisor. Maybe that guy's lighthouse ability. You're right. But maybe because, I don't know. You're kind of right. Compared to a lot of other rankers, Danzon is kind of burly. SIU doing Danzon so dirty. But I guess he doesn't hate any character more than Holland. Luminous one stuff. Urek can speak to everything. Jeez. Let me actually use the other translation now. But then why is he lying down? He's sleeping, huh? That regular. He attacked the queen. She stopped it. I hit her lightly. You're kind of tough, huh? Hey, dude, stop. You can't attack her. Why not? You need to get the crown. That's true, but you can't attack her and get the crown. Why not? Because the queen is the most being eats once a day, which makes it the for her, and then narrows the net so that the fish can get in the center. Yada yada. She'll swallow it whole. Then she prepares it. Once it's ready, the queen will eat, and the other animals around will also enjoy the feast together. The animals here accept and that don't like really on their own. In short, it will only survive if the queen leaves. That's right. You can't attack her and get the crown. So you're someone that important. Go ahead. And she said, thank you. Almost like you knew you'd get packed. She left. That crazy regulars. Thank God the goddess of the god. Thank goodness the queen let him know. Wow, I'm having trouble. Urek Mazino, fisherman, he's insane. This is strange. Normally, the queen never lets anyone who attacks her or invades territory go free. Then why did she act like that? This shouldn't be possible. But in wild animals, if they feel their opponent is equal or maybe even stronger, sometimes they avoid conflict. Could he be an irregular? Is he stronger than the queen? Jeez, no way. I don't. How do you feel about that line? Hold on. Then why the queen acted that way? Although it's unlikely, in the case of beasts, when they consider their opponent equal or superior to them, they avoid confrontation. Could it be that regular? I mean, is he stronger than the queen? See, this is different though. Hey, it's not possible. I don't think so. Never mind then. The reason I asked that because if someone had just kind of been like, oh, maybe he's an irregular, I feel like that's not common wisdom or convention that characters in Tower of God genuinely pull out. Like, I have so much foreknowledge that if I saw somebody who was an irregular who's kind of doing something crazy, I might think like, did they come from outside the tower? But that doesn't seem to be the thing that most people in Tower of God jump to when they meet someone of this caliber. They seem to think like, who is this guy? What family is he from? Direct descendant? Or also they're like, oh, why don't you know something this basic? What backwater hick town in the tower did you come from? So, anyways, just food for thought, I guess. But has the queen's feeding time started already? Not that she has a fixed schedule, but I don't remember her eating so early. What the hell is going on? Maybe the arrival of the regulars caused it? It's over. At first, when the queen moved, I wondered what I should do, but it seems I don't need to intervene anymore. The queen has tolerated the presence of an intruder. She recognized it. She is no longer the strongest in this territory. Urek Mazino. That man is the strongest in this territory. I told you, yo. That's my dog. Literally, for real. He clocked it. He clocked that he was standing on business. He said, I'm going to teach you, and I believe you can learn this in 2 days because I know you're moving different. I think Baskerville might have a deeper understanding of how strong Mazino is. He clocked it. There's so few irregulars that I can understand it not being anyone's first thought. I'm totally with you. It's not a problem. It's not an inconsistency. It's just like, I thought it was weird to read that in the other translation. Like you just jump to a regular. No one does that. So, yeah. From now on, everything inside this territory will be sided by that man's choice. Isn't there someone stronger? Should I just ignore the test and kill all the supervisors? Those bastards irritate me so much. Seeing that he has those kind of thoughts, it makes me feel worried. Will this game be okay? At the same time, the bull's nest. So there's Lou and Evelyn. Or maybe someone who looks like Lou. Hey. Shh. Shut up. They're playing the blood. What happened here? What was that? Chonguanum is in the test area. Yeah, that idiot went there. He's in a call. Said that the wanderer who escaped went there. Who is this? You got lips. I don't know why that moved me, but you have lips. Who is that? Where you been? What's happening? Nia Hemmings, a regular extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm kind of an irregular myself, you know? No, Baskerville is cool. Dog knows. No, he's cool. I like him. She was born with lips. Nah, man. I already like her. I actually thought that was Neo from the back, by the way. That's why I was confused for a second. I thought that was Neo. Even though I warned him he shouldn't send the regulars he shouldn't enter the regulars testing area still. Well, that's a pain in the ass. Rahab will have a headache. Let him do whatever he wants. Who would notice an unenlightened gem wandering around? Besides, Even if someone does find out, it doesn't matter anymore. Soon, when that flower completely tinged with darkness, that person will awaken. Who was once the brightest will now be the darkest. This feels like luminous one talk. Mago, the person who of by the will of Lord Phantom Minim will become the new queen of the tower. No way, it can't be Queen's Feast. There isn't a schedule for it. I don't think there's ever been a feast that started this early. What's happening? Could it be the irregular's arrival? That irregular's arrival. You wouldn't say that irregular. This translation is so fucking trash. It's over. When I first saw the queen, I was confused about what to do, but it's not to interfere. The queen has accepted the intruder's presence. She acknowledged him, acknowledged she is no longer the strongest being in this area. Urek Mazino, that man is the strongest being in this area. From now on, depending on his choices, everything in his territory will be determined. There's no one else who's strong. Should I just ignore the test and beat up the supervisors? The same time, Bull's Nest, they're there. Hey, hey, hey. By the way, this doesn't look like Mr. Lou to me, I guess, by the facial expression. I can't tell, though. She's like, silent. The test arena? Yeah, the idiot went there. They said that escape hermit went that way too. Told them many times that the test arena is. Oh wait, you know what? These are two different people. This is somebody else, and then that's her over here. I thought this was her from the back. Never mind. That's different people. That's whoever this is. She looks like Neo, kind of. Just let him wander, do whatever he wants. Who's going to care if a jewel that has lost its light wanders around? So is that a luminous one? A jewel that's lost its light, a luminous one got absorbed. Is that what's happening? Besides, even if someone notices, it's none of our concern. When that flower that is fully dyed in darkness, it will awaken because she is the brightest and the darkest. Mago. By the will of Lord Phantom Minim, she is the one who will become the new queen of this tower. Oh boy, I got a mouthful. I got a lot to say, and I don't know how to say all of it necessarily yet. This is definitely a video that needs its own topic video. But with me preparing for camp this week and Friday being gone for camp for 4 days. All right, how are we feeling about this chapter? What are we thinking right now? How do we feel? What's the general thoughts? A phantom faction, Haw family lips. Let me get Haw family for $200,000. A corrupt luminous one that's yielding the jewel, a secret irregular. I wonder if it's a phantom faction. There's phantom Sims worshippers, probably the latter. Big Urek. When I first saw her, I thought she was a younger Ratnagra. Phantom Min has a bunch of sealed dead luminous ones, and he started passing them around. Is that what he's doing? Is that what it is? How do you guys feel about his influence being so powerful in the tower right now, though? Like, initially, I know we're changing a lot of things. We're changing a lot of things as a result of, like, I don't know, just, retroactive content. I don't know, man. I know how I kind of want to tackle this, but I feel like I have to be careful. In the present, Jihad is still the king, so I assume the plan of these people failed. Yes. Man, missed the damn stream again. I'm sorry, bro. Sorry, Blaze. Cool chapter. The ending just increased the scope massively. He'll have to fight a corrupt luminous ones. I'll say this. I'm with you. It is interesting. But I feel like if we're going to really implement this concept into Tower of God with luminous ones, shining ones, corrupted luminous ones, Phantom Minim's faction, darkness, Phantom Minim doing things with his VVS diamonds or whatever, we have to theme of the chapter. We have to be able to implement this into the narrative and not disrupt the natural flow and ecosystem of the Tower of God narrative. As much as I acknowledge this is important, and maybe it changes, and maybe it is seamlessly added to Tower of God world, and it's fine. But I currently, personally, still see Phantom Minim and Luminous One kind of things more so a Tales user story concept that are tangentially connected to the Tower of God narrative, as opposed to fully integrated. Like, I don't know, it's hard. Um, I don't know, man. I know what I want to say, but yeah, I'm gonna have to just wait a little bit and just see how things play out a little bit. What do you think? Well, that word just means like wanderer or hermit or whatever. It's not. I don't know if it's. I don't think it's an official Tower of God term necessarily, because where is it here? Where is it here? Is it here? Is it, well, maybe it is a Tower of God term. Did they use that in both of these, or did they use a different one? Let me see something. The test arena, that idiot went there. They said the hermit went that way too. I think you're just using that as a way of saying hermit, wanderer, person, whatever the case may be. I don't think they're necessarily using it as like a term like test, like ranker, not ranker, like administrator or anything like sort. Administrator or anything of the sort. It wouldn't be the first time a large factions events took place in the tower, in the dark corners of the tower. It just comes down to how SCU bring the stuff in, assuming they don't get snuffed up by Urek right now. I guess ultimately, if it gets snuffed up by Urek and Urek keeps it to himself and it's not a big deal or a big or well-known event, you keep it whatever. But I don't know, it's just like, based on past experiences with this narrative, I believe it can get messy if we're not careful. That's all I'm saying. I think it could get messy. I'm not mad at this. I think it's truly intriguing. It's actually, in a lot of ways, this way I feel about V taking over Bam's body or the Vam situation. Like, I think there's a lot of great storytelling potential, but you're on a tightrope. You got to walk that line finely and carefully, in my opinion. Because I think sometimes things could really make or break a story. I'm not necessarily saying these two things are that, but I would argue if the Bam and V situation is garbage and no one likes that, that could really put a damper on season 4. You get what I'm saying? I feel like SU could either knock this out the park completely, mess up the whole access thing. A part of me feels like he's overcomplicating things with access, having them be so involved in the tower, etc. But I could be wrong. I personally just want a simple climb from Urek with feats, not this much depth, not gonna lie. Well, now that we're already here, I think we have to just continue with it. I'm with you. I thought it was going to be much more simple. I thought we were mostly going to montage it. What I will say is, what I've always wanted from the climb, and I feel like I see this every week, is I want to see the seedlings that are planted for when he circles back to every floor we've already been on. So, 20, Flower of Zagania, Clash with Bam, yada yada. The Hidden Floor, Hell Joe, Floor 43, the Floor of Death, the Whole Repairman, 77, Bayak Ryun, the creation of Wohaik Sung, Ari Han's test, 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, those were the things I wanted to really get to at some point and see in a more in-depth fashion, perhaps. I didn't expect any of this in any capacity, but from the first chapter of this spin-off side story, he completely injected a new lifeblood into the body of Tower of God with the whole luminous ones and darkness situation. So, yeah. I'm with you. If another luminous one emerges from the crystal, I assume they would be an irregular. So would I. I don't know how a whole irregular would not be known about. I'll wait and see how it plays out. I agree. Urek and Fanta are TUS characters. I think Urek will prevent Fanta's objective in the tower and then has to look for his way out. Okay, so this could be used as a catalyst to being like, you know what? Fanta's like, I guess his reach is infinite. He even got into the tower. I need to leave and go find him and whoop him before he can do anything worse. And maybe this is the main thing that motivates him the most to want to get out the tower. Okay. I can see this hard empire suppressing anything regarding to Fanta's cult. It's possible that it's contained to this floor. It's a big tower. Anything is possible? Absolutely. You're totally correct. No, man. I'm not gonna. This is not nearly like the best chapter out of the 14 so far, or whatever. But I think in a lot of ways, with what this could be insinuating, it's injected the most amount of genuine, natural intrigue, and it looks like Rahab is a Dennis and I didn't know. I didn't know that Phantom Minim really had niggas in the tower at any point. I thought he kind of just came, did what he wanted, looked at Zahar, said, you're a bitch, your dick's little, and left. But now we know he likes VV diamonds. It's almost to the point like I can see what some people were saying earlier being true. Maybe he wants Mazino to become stronger, so when he devours the light, it's like a more pretty diamond or something of the sort. Like, I think that theory has more credence now. Makes more sense to me. Though I still think Phantom Minimus doesn't care what the darkness wants anymore. Is doing what he wants. Could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll just remain cautiously optimistic for the time being and hope for the best. I actually was initially not going to do the YouTube stream. I am going to do it. It might be like a little shorter, like 30, 45 minutes, but I am going to do it. I want to talk with you guys about this a little bit more in depth. So let's end with this. What would you guys rate the chapter out of 10? I feel like I've been handing a lot of 9s out. I think this is a 9 this week. I liked it. It's a 9. It was funny. It was humorous. I actually thought it was pretty funny. It injected a lot of intrigue. Phantom Minim stuff. Luminous One stuff. Possible another irregular stuff. That's cool. Yeah. You know what? 8.5. 8.5. Nah, 8.5 to a 9. I'm in that category. 9 high ball, 8.5 low ball, 8.8. I think this chapter confirms there's a time difference where it moves faster in the tower. Urek chased Fanta, and Fanta seems to have been active for a minute. It's true. Like, the time, things are different. Like, even when Bam and Rachel enter at the same time, they end up different places. Like, if someone enters a tower and I follow them 10 minutes after, it's possible the 10 minutes that I spent outside could have been so much more time inside or whatever the case is. So I'm with you. So yeah. You're at an 8, 8.5, not mad at it. As long as it supports my theory that Phantom Minim has its own descendants like Pokin, I'm good. You did say that before. I remember. 8 out of 10. Okay, you know what? I'm at 8.5 then. I'm gonna chill out. 8.5 for me. 8.5. I'm with y'all. But okay. You guys, if you want to continue this discussion specifically more in depth, come to YouTube in about 15 minutes. Give me about 15 minutes. Let me just kind of eat something. Let me pee. Let me stretch. Let me sniff the roses outside, and then yeah. My favorite panel this week. What would that be? They're trying to create a Queen of Darkness. That'll become the Queen Tower. That's the one that Zahar could have possibly ended up procreating with or something. I don't even know what I'm thinking. This one was kind of funny. I won't lie to you. He's like, nah, he's lying down. He's getting his ass beat. Fair piece of dialogue was actually the Queen saying thank you to Urek Mazino, and I felt like only he can hear it. I thought that was interesting. Where's the one where he kind of hops off the Queen? I like that panel for some reason. Yeah, for some reason I like this one. This moves me. I don't know why. It does. It moves me. All right. See y'all in 15. Like 4:20ish. Yeah, like 4:20ish Eastern Standard Time PM. You know what I mean? You're